Imagine a city, twice the size of Manhattan, left abandoned and unfinished. Welcome to the world of unfathomable mega projects that never saw the light of day. In the realm of engineering, the term mega project is no stranger. These are ambitious ventures characterized by their vast scale, complexity, and the substantial impact they have on communities, environments, and economies. We're talking about initiatives so colossal they could put the pyramids of Egypt to shame. However, not all megaprojects reach completion. Some remain as mere skeletons of human ambition, standing tall yet unfinished. Take the Ryugyong Hotel in North Korea, for instance. This 105-story skyscraper, dubbed the Hotel of Doom, is a prime example of a megaproject gone awry. Initiated with grand visions in the mid-80s, it still remains unfinished more than 3 decades later. This gigantic structure, intended to be a symbol of North Korea's progress and might, now stands as a stark reminder of what can happen when ambition outstrips reality. But why do such projects get abandoned? The reasons are as myriad as the projects themselves. Financial troubles often play a significant role. The cost of such undertakings can be astronomical, and it's not uncommon for funds to dry up before completion. Political changes, too, can halt progress in its tracks. A new government might not share the same vision for a project as its predecessor, leading to its premature abandonment. And then there's the factor of unrealistic ambitions. Sometimes the scale and complexity of these projects are just too much to handle. The technological and logistical challenges can become insurmountable, causing the project to grind to a halt. These unfinished symphonies of steel and concrete may seem like monuments to failure, but they also serve as a testament to human ambition and the relentless pursuit of progress. Now let's travel back in time to witness the earliest of such abandoned behemoths. The year is 1937, and the Soviet Union is dreaming big, envisioning the Palace of the Soviets, a structure intended to outshine the Eiffel Tower. This wasn't to be just another architectural marvel, it was planned to be the world's tallest structure, a testament to the Soviet Union's prowess and ambition. In the heart of Moscow, the Palace of the Soviets was to stand at over 1,300 feet tall, dwarfing the Eiffel Tower by a good 300 feet. Can you imagine that? The tower was designed to be topped with a gigantic statue of Vladimir Lenin, the revolutionary leader who played a pivotal role in the formation of the Soviet Union. This statue alone was to stand taller than the Statue of Liberty. But why such grandeur, you may ask? It was to be more than a building. It was to be a symbol of the Soviet Union's ideological triumph over capitalism. The Palace of the Soviets was to house government offices, an auditorium capable of seating 21,000 people, and a plethora of community facilities, making it a multifunctional complex representing the utopian ideals of communism. However, just as construction was gathering momentum, the world was plunged into the chaos of World War II. The metal framework of the palace was dismantled to aid the war effort, leaving behind a gaping hole where the Palace of the Soviets was to stand. After the war, the Soviet Union had more pressing issues to deal with than constructing an architectural marvel. The political climate had shifted, and the dream of the Palace of the Soviets was quietly shelved. In the years that followed, the site saw various transformations, from an open-air swimming pool to the Cathedral of Christ the Savior that stands today. The Palace of the Soviets remains an unfinished symphony in the annals of architectural history. As the world moved on, so did the ambitions of megaprojects, stretching beyond national monuments to utopian cities. It's a reminder that no matter how grand the vision, the reality of execution often brings us back down to earth. Fast forward to the 60s, where Brazil envisioned a city of the future deep in the heart of the Amazon, the city of Fordlandia. This was not just another city, it was the brainchild of the industrialist Henry Ford, the same man who revolutionized the automotive industry. Ford's ambition was to create a massive plantation and model city in the middle of the Amazon jungle. Imagine that, a utopian society, a beacon of industry and progress right in the midst of nature's untouched magnificence. However, as we well know, ambition and reality often don't see eye to eye. Fordlandia was no exception. The project was plagued with logistical nightmares from the get-go. Transporting materials and manpower deep into the jungle was an uphill task. The Amazon, with its dense foliage and unpredictable weather, was not particularly welcoming to these industrial advances. Then came the labor issues. Ford's idea of a model city included stringent rules and regulations, everything from a ban on alcohol to mandatory square dances. Unsurprisingly, this didn't sit well with the local workforce. Tensions escalated, leading to strikes and riots, further undermining the project. And let's not forget the environmental challenges. Ford's dream was to cultivate rubber, but he was outsmarted by Mother Nature herself. Fungal diseases swept through the plantation, devastating the crops. Ford's dream of a rubber utopia quickly turned into a biological nightmare. In the end, Fordlandia was a colossal failure. After millions of dollars and countless hours invested, the city of the future was left unfinished and abandoned, swallowed up by the very jungle it sought to conquer. As the jungle reclaimed Fordlandia, a new century dawned, bringing with it another wave of unprecedented mega-projects. But that's a story for another time. For now, let's remember Fordlandia, a testament to the limits of human ambition in the face of nature's resilience. Welcome to the 21st century, where the city of Dubai dared to defy nature itself with the World Islands project. The audacious endeavor set out to transform the Persian Gulf into a luxurious island paradise, a spectacle of human ambition and architectural prowess. Picture this, a collection of 300 man-made islands meticulously arranged to mimic the world map. A haven for the elite, a testament to the unbridled ambition of Dubai. The islands were to be sculpted from millions of tons of rock and sand, a feat of engineering that would push the boundaries of what we thought possible. Developers envisioned a unique world where each island represented a different nation, offering the crème de la crème of global culture and luxury. But even the most grandiose dreams can be thwarted by reality. Enter the financial crisis of 2008. It swept across the globe, leaving no stone unturned, and the World Islands project was not spared. The economic downturn drained the financial lifeblood of the project, causing construction to grind to a halt. Yet it wasn't just the financial crisis that posed a threat. Environmental concerns began to surface. Ecologists warned of the potential damage to marine ecosystems, the risk of coastal erosion, and the long-term sustainability of the islands. The project, it seemed, was not just a challenge to economic stability, but also a test of our responsibility towards the environment. Today, only a fraction of the islands have been developed, leaving the majority as barren sandbanks. The World Islands project stands as a testament to the delicate balance between human ambition and the unpredictability of nature and economic forces. As we leave the sandy shores of Dubai, we are reminded that the grandeur of these unfinished mega-projects is matched only by their audacious ambition. They serve as a reminder that even the most grandiose dreams must be tempered with a hearty dose of reality. But don't fret. The story of these unfinished mega-projects is far from over. Who knows what the future holds? Perhaps one day these islands will rise from the sands and become the paradise they were envisioned to be. From a towering skyscraper in North Korea to a forgotten city in the Amazon, these unfinished mega-projects are a testament to human ambition. Looking back at the stories we've shared today, it's clear that these colossal endeavors were all marked by a common thread: the audacious ambition of mankind. We've seen how the vision of a soaring tower in Russia, a futuristic city in Brazil, and a floating wonder in Dubai were all left incomplete, their dreams unfulfilled. These unfinished legacies serve as poignant reminders of the daunting challenges that can arise when undertaking such mammoth projects. Each one, in its own way, was brought down by a combination of financial, political, and logistical hurdles. In Russia, the Great Tower was halted by economic pressures and political instability. The grand architectural vision was ultimately overshadowed by the harsh reality of financial constraints and shifting political winds. Over in Brazil, the futuristic city that was meant to herald a new era of urban living fell victim to logistical nightmares and lack of foresight. The project, while innovative, was simply too ahead of its time, its grand plans outpacing the technology and infrastructure of the day. The floating folly of Dubai, too, was a victim of its own ambition. The dream of creating a man-made marvel in the middle of the sea was sunk by financial crises and environmental challenges, a stark reminder of the delicate balance between ambition and sustainability. But let's not forget the lessons we can draw from these unfinished symphonies. They serve as powerful reminders that ambition, while admirable, must always be tempered by a firm grasp of reality. They teach us about the importance of planning, the necessity of financial stability, and the sheer scale of logistical challenges that come with such grand undertakings. As we dream of the future, let these unfinished symphonies serve as a reminder that ambition, no matter how grand, must be rooted in reality.